Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Chelsealovetarot. I'm going to do a pick a card reading to find out what does your dog think about you. Now, I was doing a reading yesterday and our dog Muffin barged into my room and realized that he couldn't jump on my bed because my tripod and few other big bags that I took back from another place yesterday was in the way. So I thought I'd do a reading to find out, what does your dog think about you? Sometimes, if you're a dog person, but I'll do a cat. What does your cat think about you too as well? But after this one, I'm doing the dog first because I'm more of a dog person and we do have a dog at home, and I grew up with dogs my whole life. My grandmother um, used to have so many dogs, puppies, and she was also babysitting a lot of kids. So it was actually a funny thing. It was actually a fun place to be surrounded by, children and dogs. We never had a cat. It's funny. But I do love cats as well. I find them very independent. um, I feel like there's less maintenance when it comes to cats, but with dogs I love them because they're so protective, so loyal, um, and they just give you unconditional love. Also they act as a guard at home. So at our home, whenever, even if somebody was to just about to step, they haven't even reached our gate yet, it's amazing how sensitive their ears are. I call them the bionic ears. Like, he could hear it from so far away, even before anybody walks close to our front door, and he would start barking. So he acts like this, the house alarm or doorbell. Way more advanced than that, because he could hear way before the person walks close to our gate. But anyway, so here's your reading. So what you have to do is choose three numbers, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, think about it. Think about these numbers, which number that you most resonate with, then you pick that one. Also, I am going to put the timestamps in the description below. A lot of my Malaysian friends, they don't know what timestamps are, or they're not really familiar with YouTube, but I'm gonna explain. Timestamps, it's at the description box. So when you click on the time, I'll put like number 1, number 2, and number 3. So next to it, there'll be the time, and you just click on it and it will bring you straight to your reading. Okay? All right, this is going to be fun. So think about the numbers 1, 2, 3. Okay, are you ready? All right, so I'm gonna start with number 1 first. I will put away 2 and 3 here. Okay, here's number 1. What does number 1's dog think about them? What does number 1's dog think about them? Oh. Aww. What does number 1 dog think about them? Why did I put it here like that? Okay, never mind. So it's meant to be. I'm just gonna leave it, okay? All right, let's take a look. So for the past few days, I was doing really long reading for my impromptu reading for certain, I think 6 signs or 7 horoscope signs already. So I just wanna, take a breather from that and do something much more fun with a pick a card reading. So okay, let's take a look. They feel like the Emperor card is someone who is in charge, someone who is the boss. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, right there. So your dog, your pet dog, actually look at you like you're the boss. Okay, you are the man of the house. Doesn't matter. It's not gender specific. Okay, whether it's an emperor or an empress, you could be a female, and then if that's the case, then your dog thinks that you are a lady boss of the house, and you keep them in a cage. Okay, this is so sad. But if you are actually watching this video, I would think that you do love your dog and you really genuinely want to know how they think or how they feel about you or what they think about you, right? So here's the Eight of Swords. Look, this lady, she is, okay, maybe you put a leash on your dog, okay? Because look at these swords here. It's not like a complete non-freedom, like they can still go to somewhere but not far, or it could literally mean put them in the house, okay, where they can't go outside. It could mean that, or it could also mean that you actually put them on a leash so they can't actually, you know, walk out, I mean like run too far away, or yeah. But I guess it's very common, right? I mean, a lot of people, they do keep their dogs in the house or they put them in a cage, but you know, I don't know. I don't quite agree with putting a dog in a cage, but if it's on a leash, but make sure the leash is not too tight. You know, sometimes you let them out, sometimes, but I don't know. I mean, this is the Asian, us Malaysian, we do that. But I don't really recommend that. I think if your dog is a very fierce dog that could attack people, then yes, put them on a leash when you have guests coming. But if not, just, you know, let them out. Or if you have babies at home and you don't want your baby to get hurt, then, you know, there are reasons. But just, you know, not such a short leash, and make sure it's not too tight. Would you, I mean, like, you're human, would you like to be put on a leash? Would you like to, you know, like put in a cage? Sometimes they put the dogs in a cage, like a huge dog, but in a small cage where they can't even like move much or take another step or two. I mean, that's so sad. So they think like you're very strict. They think you're very strict. They think you're the lady boss or the male boss, the boss at home, and you keep them in either in a cage or leashed, or in a house where they can't actually go out, or you haven't actually brought them outside of the house, okay? And they're actually really sad, or they think you are sad, or they think you are sad. Oh, look at this. Eight of Cups, like walking away. They're sort of like heartbroken. They're sad about you. I don't know what happened here. They seem so heartbroken, and they wanna like oh my god. Cannot believe I'm reading this. Here's the Two of Wands. It's in reverse. I think that's what's going on, because look, there's an Empress card here. So there are two persons here, right? The Emperor and the Empress. I forgot, I didn't look at the Empress card just now. So it's a husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? This is, okay, now I get it. So what I'm seeing here is that they're very sad. They know you're very sad. They're very sad because because you are sad, because you're heartbroken. Maybe you have either divorced your wife or your husband, or you guys have broken up, okay? Or you guys have broken up. So they feel like they want to they can see that you're trying to move on. They can see that you're really sad. They can also see that maybe you are at home just waiting for your person to come back, the person you were in a relationship with or in a marriage with, to come back to home, to come back to you. They can sense your heartbreak, your sadness. and it's like they're, because there's a Two of Wands in reverse, so it means like you have probably decided to go, maybe possibly to go see the other person, the person that you're broken up with, or because Two of Wands is in reverse, so you're not waiting anymore, or you're not waiting. It's either that or you're not waiting for this person whom you love, actually, whom you guys have broken up anymore. It's either you moving on or you moving across the sea, you know. Maybe she doesn't live here. Maybe she doesn't live here. I say she, it's a she because it's an Empress card, although it's not gender specific. But okay, now I see actually like a much clearer picture here, that yeah, they can sense that you're sad because you're going through some sort of a heartbreak, and you want to, it's either that you or the other person have decided to move away, okay, or it could also mean a third party situation. The third party could be you, your ex, and also your dog. So maybe you guys were very close. Now they feel like they're being separated from this person here who maybe you were living with, you were together with, you know. And your dog actually was part of your life, and your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your husband or your wife's life, like your love life, like, yeah. So they're very sad too. They're very sad to see that you are so sad, because there is a breakup, there is an ending, and someone feels like they need to move on or move forward. And I feel like they want to tell you, your dog wants to tell you to please go and find her or him. Look, because it's like this card, although it's like moving on and moving forward, but I feel more like moving to a calmer water, or a literal transportation, like travel, like go travel, go see her. Stop waiting, or don't wait anymore. You know, make a decision and go find her. This is what your dog is thinking. Like he or she wants you to go and find your other person, that person whom you guys have broken up with. They're very sad to see that you're sad, but they wish that your dog wishes that you would go and find her and take her back, bring her back, so you guys can come back as a happy family like how it used to be. Oh, this is so sad. Sometimes we think we don't know, you know, it's like we think that our pet, you know, dogs or cats, like we think they don't know what's going on, but they do. They are very sharp. They can feel it too. They can feel what you feel. So they are very much connected to this other person, okay, that you were involved with, in a relationship with, and you guys were like a family, but now they are heartbroken, and they want you to go and find her, you know, or find him, so that to bring this person back, because they do see that. They know that you do love this person. Okay, this is your reading for those who chose number 1, okay? If you like a private reading, please, you can WhatsApp me. My number is in the description box below. So I'm going to put away number 1, and I'll take number 2. I'll do the reading for number 2. Is number 2. Okay. Let me shuffle the cards. I just did the reading for number 1. Okay, spirits and angels, please show me accurate messages. What does number 2's dog think about them? 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 1, 2. What does number 2's dog? Whoa, think about them. Okay, one more card. What does number 2's dog think about them? I'm seeing something right now, that's why I'm laughing. Okay. Oh, wow. This may or may not resonate with you, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway, okay, from what I'm seeing here. But let me grab some coffee first. So, oh, wow. Aw. So, they, it's your dog actually has seen you sneaking around, either stealing something in the house or sneaking around with someone else. Sneaking around with someone else whom doesn't belong in that relationship, like a third party situation. They see you sneaking around. If you say, for example, if you're a guy, then you're sneaking around with another girl. If you're a girl, then you're sneaking around with another guy in the house. They see that, or they also could see that. This is also a thievery card, so they see and they're aware that you have been stealing something in the house. If that's the case, may or may not apply to you. But they also see you doing something not trustworthy, around them. They could see that maybe you were stealing something, or you're bringing home another person that doesn't belong there. Okay. And then they also see that maybe you have gotten caught. Okay, this could be you, or this could be the other person. Okay, maybe they see your other person has been sneaking around and doing things behind your back. Okay, roles can be reversed, so don't get mad at me. And here is the Queen of Swords here. So basically somebody has found out, and somebody took away something from you, okay, because they got very upset. They found out that either you or the other person found out that someone in the house was sneaking around. Someone in the house was sneaking around, stealing something, and someone else caught them and gave them an ultimatum. Okay. Ooh. And here is the Knight of Wands here. So your dog also sees that the reason why someone around them is sneaking around, it was because of some passionate thing going on. Okay, something to do with the passion, because this is the Knight of Wands. It's like they are rushing towards something. I feel like it is stealing money, or stealing something that is precious, because here's the four of Pentacles here. Okay, wow, interesting. So your dog was witnessing. If this is not happening right now, it could have happened in the future, okay, or maybe this is the past. But your dog actually sees all of these happening right now around. I mean, not right now, but it could be any time. But they witnessed all of these things going on. Somebody stealing something. Stealing something. It looks like money. It looks like something that is valuable, because here's the Ace of Pentacles. It's in reverse. Like somebody stole something of value. Okay. Like hard-earned money. by the Queen of Pentacles here. So because maybe they want to use the money to go have fun, or to meet with somebody else, or just to have fun, to show, like, you know, to show that they are cool and all that. Here's the Knight of Wands, to show that they are cool. Okay, if this is about money, because there's so many pentacles here. Look, there's Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there's Four of Pentacles, there's the Queen of Pentacles here, but here's the Ten of Swords. So somebody probably got caught red-handed for stealing something or being dishonest about something, and then somebody could have told on you or on another person that they saw something sneaky going on. It may or may not mean money or anything of value. It could also mean sneaking around, being with someone else in the house, having someone else in the house, someone who doesn't belong there, like having an affair, bringing someone into the house. Bringing someone in the house. It could be two case scenario. One is someone has brought someone else who doesn't belong in the house to the house, you know, could be doing something funny in there, okay, having an affair with someone else, but someone got caught. So they saw the drama of somebody getting caught for not being honest, for doing something shady, and results of that, they are very down right now. They're very sad. What was supposed to be a new beginning and an offer has been turned down, or what has been offered to this person has been turned down. So okay, so this is your story. I know. I mean, maybe I think your dog actually saw all of these happening, or your dog is aware of what's going on with you, or with you and someone else. I don't see two-person here too. So it could be a love triangle thing. They see that somebody, they know, your dog knows, your dog is aware that you got caught. I think it's could be you, okay? Knight of Wands here, may or may not. It's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but don't get too caught up with the signs, because everybody has a few different signs in their chart too. And between one who is a earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So I feel like there's some, you know, third-party love triangle thing going on. So and your dog is aware this is what's happening right now, that you are feeling very low, you're feeling really down, that you are feeling really betrayed. It could be you or the other person, okay? So because there are three people here, so I'm not sure which one is you, but you are one of them here, okay? All right, so this is your story. What does your dog think about you, for those who chose number 2? I'm gonna head off to number 3 now. Thank you for watching. I am available for private reading. My number is in the description box below, okay? Thank you, and please like, share, and subscribe if you resonated. Here's number 3 for those who picked number 3. Number 3, okay. Let's do this. Let me shuffle. Okay. Spirits and angels, please show me accurate messages for those who picked number 3. What does their dog think about them, okay? What does number 3's dog think about them? What does number 3's dog think about them? What does number 3's dog Think about them. Ooh. Take these. What is number 3? Dog. Number 3's dog. Think about them. What is number 3's dog? Think about them. What is number 3's dog? Think about them. What does number 3's dog? Think about them. What does number 3's dog? Think about them. Okay, and I'll take this. Okay. So I think for those who chose number 3, maybe there's not just one animal in the house. I think maybe there were another 2 or 3 possibly. Let me grab a sip of coffee. There's possibly yeah, that maybe that's not the only dog that you have at home, that maybe you have another 2 or 3 dogs. But they do feel like there is a favoritism going on because of the 6 of Pentacles here, and he's feeding more to one person than the other, or one dog than the other animal in the house. Or just if you don't have 2 or 3 other animals in the house, then I feel like then there must be some sort of favoritism. They don't feel like you're putting priority, like you're not prioritizing them. But you are. They think that you are financially stable. They do think you're financially stable, but they also see the other shadow side of you because there is a devil card here. So they do see the other shadow side of you, which I feel is something to do with your temper or your impulsiveness. More like impulsiveness, I feel. And you have very sharp tongue, and you like always scolding. You're always scolding them or another person in the house. It's like, you know, and because see, this is not a swords. Not a swords is the fastest card in the deck. So, and it also shows impulsiveness, verbally abusive. Yes, that's the thing. They feel like you are very verbally abusive towards them, okay, or towards somebody in the house. Maybe it's them, maybe it's not, but they're just watching, okay? So your dog could be just watching what you're doing at home because they're constantly watching, and they can see that there is this part of you that they don't quite like, or they could be afraid because you can be very loud and very verbally abusive. But I see more like it's like a verbal abusive thing, like not so much of a physical abuse. I feel like if you're watching this video, that means you do care about your dog, how they feel or what they think about you. So I feel like they do think, you can get angry really quickly, and you get very verbally abusive. You like to scold them or scold other people in the house. They also see, that's the Page of Swords here. So there are a lot of swords energy here. So I feel like there's a lot of communication that probably you have between you and your dog, but they don't really quite like that, that you are constantly scolding them. But you see the Devil card too, there is like a chain. If you take a look at it closely, chain. Maybe I'm not sure if this is truly the case, but I also feel like maybe they don't like being chained up, being on a leash. Maybe you put them on a leash and you're super strict about it, and you're always keeping an eye on them. Here's the Page of Swords too. There's a lot of, here's the Five of Swords as well. So it's almost like, I feel like you always want things your way or something. Like you want things your way. And you're constantly watching them, or watching your dog, or watching other people in the house, like making sure that they're doing the right, like they're not crossing your boundaries. Okay, and they feel like, here's the Three of Pentacles. This is the reason why I feel like maybe you could have several animals in your house. Okay, maybe 2 or maybe 3, because there's a Three of Pentacles here. Okay, and also there's a Temperance card. I think like they also do see that you're trying to build something or work something out. Maybe work something out with them or with someone else in the house. Trying to fix something. And here's the Temperance card too. They can see that you're trying to gain your balance. Okay, they can see that you do pray. You do pray. They feel like you do pray. Maybe they've heard you praying before, and yeah, and seeking for some advice for a certain something. Okay. Maybe they could also feel like they could, I think they feel like maybe you're focusing too much on your money. Okay, but they do feel that you are quite a charitable person. You probably also do charity. They know that you're trying to be fair between maybe them and other dogs, other animals in the house. Okay, and you try to make peace, make sure everyone, each and every one of your pets are peaceful and that they don't fight. I feel also like maybe you leash them so that they don't fight. Maybe there are a few dogs in the house that would, or a few pets that would like fight or bicker. And they think that the reason why also it's because you have favoritism. Another animal is being treated better than them. Okay, that is possible. This is my first time doing a, what does your dog think about you? But interesting. It's very interesting. I hope it resonated with you. If it doesn't, as you know, this is also a general reading. And there are only 3 numbers, so everyone has so many different stories. So it may or may not be. It's still considered a general reading, even if you were to choose a number, Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. They think like somebody is spying on someone, or they're constantly spying on you. They could be always keeping an eye on you as well. Roles can be reversed. It could be how you feel about them, or how they feel about you. Yeah, that's your reading, but they do see that I think more so like you want to find peace, and you want to also figure out how to fix something around the house. Something around the house that you're trying to fix, okay? Or wherever you guys were staying or living in, like you're asking for some advice, or consult someone to how to fix something either around the house or how to manage your pets, because you want to create a very peaceful environment in the house. Okay. Yep, so there is like some hostility going on as well, either between your dog and your other pets, or it's you who's like always scolding them. It could be that either you scolding them, or your pet is always constantly fighting with each other. That could be the reason why as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I also do private reading. You can check out my information in the information box below. Okay, take care. Bye.